With first impressions, what questions can you ask? This is something that everybody really wants to know because so many people get it wrong. So many people think, oh, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to be myself. You're just being one person. And that might have mixed results. People respond when you respect social norms and social cues. Things like power in a social setting. So if somebody is in a position of power, or social power, so everyone might see them as elevated in a social situation. A really easy one for this is just a boss, so someone that's in charge of you. Think about power, think about social distance. So if it's a stranger, then there's so much less that you can ask, and you have to gradually work your way in before you can make any demands. And so this is why initial contact is so important, and asking them questions is key. What you start to do is you reduce the social distance. The quicker you reduce the social distance, the more things you can start to ask people. It really starts to diminish those social norms as to what is appropriate that you can or can't ask in terms of a demand. And so what I mean by a demand is, can you do this for me? I'm not necessarily saying you must do X, Y, and Z. Literally asking someone to do something for you is classed as a demand in a conversation or a social construct. Think about those things when you approach a conversation next, especially when you're speaking to someone in position of power, because that makes a massive difference when you consider social distance and power. The greater those things are, the less you can ask of them. And so when you start to bring in the social distance, that's the easiest factor that you can control. By controlling that, you start to change the dynamic and you're able to then make requests of them.